one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
From my central Jersey comes this story. Former Manville Police Chief Thomas Herbst has been sentenced to 7 years in state prison on charges of sexual assault and official misconduct. Somerset County Superior Court Judge Peter Tober handed down the sentence on August 11th that the 57-year-old Bridgewater resident must serve 5 years, 5 years, before becoming eligible for parole. Tober rejected Deputy Attorney General Marian Gallietta's request that Herbst be sentenced to 31 years in prison, with sentences on each count to be served consecutively. But Tober found the mitigating factors outweighed the aggravating factors. Mitigating? Tober also rejected the defense's motion that Herbst be free on bail pending an appeal of his conviction. In February, Herbst, who served 32 years in the Manville Police Department, was found guilty of 4 counts of official misconduct, 1 count of pattern of official misconduct, 1 count of sexual assault, all second-degree crimes, and 1 count of fourth-degree criminal sexual contact after a 3-week trial. Now, according to the evidence presented at trial, Herbst engaged in unwanted sexual behavior toward at least 3 women. You hear that? Starting in 2008, coercively and without consent, the chief groped, exposed himself to, and sexually harassed an employee of the police department. Over the next 13 years, Herbst's conduct escalated to violent sexual assault on the primary victim. The attacks often happened while he and the victim were on duty, and many of the attacks took place in police headquarters. What this guy? In addition, the jury convicted Herbst of several other abuses of power. In 2016 and 17, he solicited sexual favors from the wife of one of his subordinate officers in order for that officer to receive a favorable employment decision and opportunity, including demanding oral sex from the employee's wife in exchange for a promotion. In another incident, he demanded sexually explicit photos of a different subordinate's wife in exchange for a schedule change. The jury also convicted Herbst for viewing pornographic websites on his borough-issued computer in his office at the police headquarters. The jury also convicted him of violating several Manville Police Department policies by retaining a chief's badge and identifying himself as the chief of police to get himself out of a traffic violation following his suspension. The case was prosecuted by the State Office of Attorney General's Office of Public Integrity and Accountability. What accountability? He's getting 5 years for this. Because that's what he's going to do. They serve 5 years, and then what? He's on parole. But I'll tell you what, that chief ever went to my wife and said, yo, I'll give your husband a promotion. He'll be a lieutenant, anything. Just, you know what? Chief would be like, I wouldn't be working there. I'd probably be in jail for assault. Because I'd take that chief, I'd scalp him. Mm-mm.